Grain Brewing Company out of Camp Hill, Pennsylvania. Number 21, Sorbetto. Sour ale with orange, vanilla, and marshmallow. Let's give it a shot. Well, 2020 is coming to a close, and I hope that your year has been, well, better. I hope it's been good. I hope that it's coming to a close, and I hope that the next year brings everything that you want, and I hope you get it. Truly, honestly, I believe that. Well, it's the holiday season, and I apologize for my channel being a little bit slow lately. That's an understatement. That is a huge understatement. But I will try to absolutely bring it back full circle and be more steady and consistent in this coming year. That's my goal. Sorbetto. I have a good friend of mine that recommended these guys, and this is my first. And what's funny is I took a picture after trying this, and he said out of his entire fridge, which he showed me, that's loaded with these things, this particular one he hasn't had yet. If you like orange creamsicles, if you like, well, orange creamsicle ice cream, this is almost like a milkshake beer. Oh my goodness, there's so much good flavor in this thing. I'm not exactly sure what kind of ale this is. It's just a sour ale with fruit, but there's something creamy, the texture, the sweetness. It's all just blended so well. It's like a smoothie of a beer with just the right flavors. I couldn't have asked or accidentally chosen a better one to start with, because this is absolutely like a smoothie with some sort of dairy or cream and orange. And I grew up on orange creamsicles from the Swan's truck. I don't know if you know what the Swan's truck is, but it was this truck that drove around the neighborhood, and it was like a refrigerated / freezer truck, and they would you just go up and you can get pizzas, you can get, I don't know, all kinds of crap. But most of it was either fudgesicles or orange creamsicles from what I remember, because I was a kid. And this tastes just like that, just in a liquid version with alcohol. And I want to drink this thing down, and I can't because I have to wait for my fiance to get home so she can try it, so I can maybe share some of this experience with her, because I think this is delicious. I think this is absolutely phenomenal. I wasn't expecting this. And to really try to convey these flavors more, I'm not getting an ale bite. There's not much of an ale bite. Can I kind of tell it's an ale slightly, but there's just so much texture in this beer. There's so much orange. It even says marshmallow, and I can almost see tasting some sort of fluffy kind of like a vanilla-y marshmallow orange. It's so hard to kind of put it into words, but it's there. It tastes just like it says, and it does a great job. It's refreshing at the same time. As soon as you take a sip, you want to take another sip. I'm kind of flabbergasted. I know that's a strange word, but I am. I'm just kind of flabbergasted at the impressiveness that I'm kind of blown away by. I'm almost at a loss for words. It's sweet. The texture's good. It's not a milkshake IPA because it's not an IPA. It's a lighter ale, but it's just got this great flavor to it. And when it says sour, it's not extremely sour. It's a very mild sour, just enough to break up that mild, almost mellowness of the beer, to kind of give it a slight zest to it, if you will. I don't know if I can describe it any better. This is a really, really good beer. My drinkability, I think you could probably drink this year round. It's December. I'm drinking this now. I could see drinking this on a cold night, because it does have that kind of bakery, slightly ice creamy kind of, vibe to it. Whereas more of the hot month beers would be more just a fruit, or maybe like a lemon or just orange peel. But I could also see drinking this beer in the summertime easily on a patio, at a restaurant, or at a slope side. Either way, it's just a good beer. I could probably drink a 6-pack of these, no sweat. Maybe not in a row, but I would want a 6-pack of these. It's a really good beer, and I'm actually upset that this was the only one I picked up. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think this, I'll give it a 9. I was leaning on 10, but I don't know if I'm just kind of in a honeymoon stage right now, but this is just a really, really good beer. And when I think of my other 10s and I compare it to, well, those were beers. Unfortunately, I gotta say that there's something strange about this beer that kind of separates it from the beer. I'm not saying it's not a beer, but, and I'm probably talking in circles here, but there's something strange about this beer that it just kind of, it's not a cider, it's not a milkshake IPA. There's just something different about it that brings off this smoothie, the texture, tone to it. And I think only because I'm slightly confused on where it fits in that category of beers is the only reason I'm knocking it down to a 9. But this is a very, very, very good beer. And I am extremely excited to try my next Sorbetto from Evergreen because this set the bar. And unfortunately, and the way that I'd handle business with these reviews on this channel is I always try a beer from a company and I set the standard and this bar way too high, and the next beer just never meets it, and I get kind of biased. Unfortunately, that's the way the trend has happened, and I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to change that. But if you encounter a Sorbetto, please try it. Let me know what you think, because I am just impressed. And I'll leave it there because I am just rambling on and sounding like a moron. I think I'm good at that. I think I'm good at that. So anyway, that's Evergreen Brewing Company out of Camp Hill, Pennsylvania. So number 21 Sorbetto is a sour ale with orange, vanilla, and marshmallow, and they did an amazing job. And thank you guys, and I can't wait to try my next one.